Hey guys, welcome back to Intentional 20 Somethings. I'm Kuhle, your host, as you know, and today we'll be talking about dopamine detoxing, or dopamine fasting. So today we'll be talking about dopamine and dopamine fasting. I'll start off by telling you what dopamine is. So dopamine is a neurotransmitter, very crucial to reward and motivation. It's found in the mesolimbic pathway, which is found in the midbrain. The reason why we should be dopamine fasting is because we're overstimulated in today's society. You've got gaming, Xbox guys, PlayStation guys. You've got social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You've got junk food, you've got sugar, and there's also substance abuse. People love to drink, people love to smoke weed, they love taking drugs. All of this is unnatural sources of dopamine. And as a result of it, our brains are overstimulated and it results in brain rot. Problem with that is we now found ourselves unmotivated to do things. You don't enjoy things that you used to do anymore. There's a lack of productivity. We've got shorter attention spans. That's the byproduct of being overstimulated. So the problem with overindulging in substances that spike up your dopamine is that it can actually change your neurons in your brain for life if you take it chronically or for long enough. But I've got good news for you. There is a way around it. It's not a lifelong sentence, and you can rewire the pathways in your brain. Research neuroplasticity. You can rewire the pathways in your brain. You can re-regulate the transmitters in your brain to become more regular. So back in the days, people used to think that addiction had to do with a lack of willpower and a lack of discipline, but it's actually a psychological and physiological disease. So as such, it has to be tackled in a way where you actually know what you're doing. The first thing you got to do is dopamine fasting detox. How do you do that, we ask? It's simple, really. First, you've got to start off by waking up and not picking up your phone first thing in the morning. You've got to cut out social media. If you can, take a social media break for a week, no Twitter, no Instagram. You don't need to announce to everyone that, I'm taking a social media break. You just do it for yourself, And then what you do is you start working out. Now, I know for a lot of you, so working out for me is quite easy because I enjoy it and I've spent my life working out. So I see the benefits and perks of what going to the gym does. But for those of you who are just starting out, start off by getting a gym membership. I don't imagine you'd like to donate money to a gym and just pay monthly membership fees and not go. But if that alone is not motivation enough, then what you should do is go to the gym with somebody who you respect. You're not gonna try ghost them or waste their time. Once you guys make a commitment that at 3 p.m. tomorrow we're going to the gym, you will show up. They shouldn't be too much stronger than you because that's kind of discouraging. So you guys should both be kind of like starting out. Then, you take each other through each other's paces. You reach new heights together. You test each other. That's how you motivate yourself to go to the gym. Another natural source of dopamine is reading. Now, reading will help you a lot with your vocab and your grammar. Not only that, it also helps increase your attention span. You should put your phone in another room when you're reading so that you're not always constantly picking up your phone and looking at it. Otherwise, you're gonna read like half a page, pick up phone, half a page, pick up phone. I know this because that's what happened to me. I actually had to start off by testing myself and saying, okay, read 2 pages, then you can pick up your phone. So you can go from that and then graduate to leaving your phone in another room and then like reading a book. What you should practice is, either read 20 pages. If 20 pages is too long to start, either read 5 pages or you can time it. Today's reading session, we're reading for 20 minutes, You should also be leaving your phone in another room when you're in social settings. That's another thing to do. You should socialize. Often we're not present in social settings because everyone will be on social settings and we're all at our phones. Like, nothing is more depressing than when you go to a dinner table and everyone's on their phone. No one is talking, no one is connecting. You're out. Put your phone away, So when you're with your friends, to practice being more present in the moment, more immersed in the conversation, leave your phones, guys. Interact with each other, catch up, life is happening, everyone's got jobs, everyone's got like the struggles that they're going through. It's not easy to link up with your friends and people that you care about in today's society as an adult. So when you do get the opportunity to do so, put your phone away and actually connect. So 2 dopamine detox. Now I'm gonna list them for you, right? More sleep, workouts with a person that you respect, reading. When you read, try to step outside, grab a chair, get some natural light, sit in the sun. It's good for you. So don't just read in closed curtains in the dark. Step outside, grab a seat, sit in your garden, go to the beach, grab a seat, get that natural lighting. It's also good for you, along with reading, which again, I said, increases your attention span. Because when you scroll, when you on Netflix and you click next episode, all of that is bad for your attention span. So reading not only makes you patient, but it's also good for your vocab and your attention span. But reading in sunlight. So listen to music as well. Practice mindfulness and meditation and socializing. When we're socializing, we're putting our phone in separate rooms. So ideally, if you do this for at least 1 week in a month, every month, it should help you regulate your natural sources of dopamine and do things in moderation. Then you won't be doing things like watching Netflix in abundance where you're watching next episode. Now it's like 4 a.m. in the morning, you've got to be up at 7, you spent the whole night binge watching, you're not scrolling the whole day, meaninglessly so, you don't even know the things that you're watching. All of a sudden you've spent 3 hours of your phone and you've had an unproductive day. The more you practice dopamine fasting, the more control you have over these impulses and the more you can do these things in moderation. Now you're in control of your life and your time.